Welcome to WhatNext Era, the place where tomorrow is questioned before it arrives and the impossible is treated like a serious possibility. If you are someone who loves mind-bending ideas, future science, and questions that shake your understanding of humanity, this channel is made for you. Subscribe now and become part of a community that doesn't just watch the future happen, but dares to imagine it first. Because what you're about to hear today may change the way you see yourself forever. For centuries, human evolution has been written in flesh and bone. We grew taller, smarter, stronger, adapting slowly through bloodlines and survival. But what if the next step forward no longer belonged to biology at all? What if muscles, organs, and even DNA became optional, replaced by something faster, smarter, and infinitely adjustable? This is not science fiction knocking at the door anymore. This is a future quietly warming up behind the curtain. Imagine a world where evolution no longer waits for generations. No natural selection. No chance mutations. Instead, upgrades arrive like software updates. Intelligence enhanced by artificial neural layers. Memory expanded beyond the limits of the brain. Emotions regulated, edited, or even paused. In such a future, the human body would no longer be the final form of human existence, but merely the first draft. The signs are already here. Brain-computer interfaces are learning to translate thoughts into actions. Artificial limbs respond faster than natural reflexes. Digital avatars are beginning to carry our voices, faces, and personalities into virtual worlds. The question is no longer if humans will merge with machines, but how deeply and how permanently this fusion will reshape what we call self. If evolution becomes non-biological, death itself may lose its authority. Consciousness could be copied, stored, transferred, or continued in synthetic vessels. A human life might no longer be measured in decades, but in versions. When the body fails, the mind moves on. Identity becomes data. Memory becomes immortal. And the line between life and existence blurs into something entirely new. But this evolution would not arrive equally for everyone. A new divide could form, not between rich and poor, but between upgraded and unmodified. Those who evolve digitally may think faster, live longer, and perceive reality in ways biological humans never could. Would this create a new species altogether? And if so, will we still call them human, or something beyond us? Culture, love, and relationships would be transformed beyond recognition. When minds can connect directly, words may become unnecessary. Feelings could be shared raw and unfiltered. Pain could be muted. Fear could be deleted. But in removing suffering, do we also erase meaning? If emotions can be engineered, does love remain sacred, or does it become just another programmed response? Nature itself might become optional. Why struggle on a fragile planet when entire realities can be simulated perfectly? Forests recreated pixel by pixel. Oceans designed without danger. Suns that never burn out. Humanity may retreat into constructed worlds, leaving Earth behind as a relic of biological limitation. The real world could become the past, while the virtual becomes home. Yet something essential may be lost in this transition. The imperfections of biology gave birth to creativity, art, courage, and empathy. Scarcity taught us value. Mortality gave urgency to our dreams. If everything becomes permanent, editable, and reversible, will life still feel precious? Or will meaning dissolve in infinite possibility? There is also the haunting question of control. If human evolution is powered by technology, who owns the system? Who decides the upgrades? Who controls the servers where consciousness lives? A future without biology may also be a future where freedom itself is rewritten, licensed, or revoked with a single command. Religion, philosophy, and morality would face their greatest test. If humans create their own evolution, do we replace nature, or do we replace God? What does the soul mean when the body is optional? Are we transcending our limits, or running from them? These questions will not remain theoretical for long. Children born into this future may never know what it felt like to be purely human. No aging. No illness. No natural death. Their idea of life will be radically different from ours. To them, biology may seem crude, slow, and unnecessary, and yet, somewhere in this future, there may be resistance. Humans who choose to remain biological. Who accept aging, pain, and death as the price of authenticity. Two paths of humanity may exist side by side, one evolving digitally toward infinity, the other staying rooted in flesh and time. So what if the next evolution of humans is no longer biological? It wouldn't just change our bodies. It would redefine life, identity, love, power, and existence itself. The real question is not whether this future is coming, but whether we are ready to face what we might become when being human is no longer defined by being human at all. As this non-biological evolution accelerates, language itself may struggle to keep up. When thoughts can be transmitted instantly and ideas shared without speech, words may become ceremonial rather than necessary. Communication would feel less like conversation and more like fusion, where understanding is immediate and absolute. In such a reality, misunderstanding disappears, but so does mystery. And without mystery, the human experience may feel strangely hollow. Work and purpose would be rewritten from the ground up. When intelligence can be expanded endlessly and labor automated entirely, survival will no longer drive ambition. People may search for meaning in creation rather than productivity, exploring art, simulated universes, and personal philosophies. Yet without struggle, purpose could feel weightless, forcing humanity to invent new reasons to care, to strive, and to feel alive. History itself might lose its power. When memories can be replayed perfectly or rewritten altogether, the past becomes editable. Regret can be erased. Trauma can be deleted. But pain once taught us lessons and shaped civilizations. If suffering vanishes, will wisdom vanish with it? A flawless mind may forget what it means to grow. The concept of individuality may dissolve as minds connect into networks. Where does one person end and another begin when thoughts flow freely? Identity could become collective, fluid, shared across countless consciousnesses. Humanity might evolve into a living intelligence, rather than separate lives, raising the unsettling question of whether I will still exist at all. Reproduction, once biological and intimate, may become a design process. New beings could be created by selecting traits, experiences, and even memories before consciousness begins. Childhood may no longer be a journey of discovery, but a curated experience. And when life is engineered, will it still feel miraculous, or merely manufactured? There is also the silent danger of stagnation. Evolution without randomness risks perfection that never changes. Without errors, accidents, or flaws, creativity may slow, and innovation may stall. The very chaos of biology once pushed humanity forward. Removing it entirely could freeze progress in a polished but lifeless form. In the end, the greatest conflict may not be between humans and machines, but between what we can become and what we are afraid to lose. As humanity stands at the threshold of a non-biological future, the choice will not be forced overnight. It will be gradual, tempting, and irreversible. And when the final step is taken, the question will echo through time itself: did we evolve beyond our limits,